Hey folks, I mentioned before when the snow starts melting I get a puddle in the garage. Well, how well you can see it, there's water coming in the door and it's all the way up here. Like, wow. So I'm gonna have to pick up these boxes here before they get too damaged. There isn't anything else I'm really worried about. A little bit of wood on the floor there, but the bottom of the plywood's probably going to get messed up. As you can see, some of the wood's soaking up the water. But it's just the end of it. I like when I had the plywood sitting on its side, the whole side of it would have got messed up, but it's a pretty good puddle. But this is what happens. This is what happens when we start melting. The floor in here gets flooded. So, so it was supposed to be +6 today. It is actually +8. So that's a little bit better. And you get damaging wind threat and gusts to 90 kilometers per hour. And down at the bottom, you got a couple stories there. Preparations underway for impactful storm in southern Ontario. Damaging wind threat whips into Ontario, 20 centimeters of snow follows. So this doesn't sound like it's going to be all that wonderful. Messy mix of wintry weather beginning this evening. And hazards are rain, 15 to 20 millimeters, 25, this evening through Thursday evening, which is tomorrow. Today is Wednesday. Let me just double check that. Yeah, today's Wednesday. So for the next day, 24 hours basically. Strong winds with gusts 60 to 80 kilometers per hour this afternoon and tonight. Freezing rain mixed with ice pellets possible Thursday afternoon and evening, so tomorrow freezing rain possible. It's pretty breezy out there right now. Snow at times heavy Thursday afternoon through Friday morning, so it sounds like tomorrow's going to be worse. Snowfall accumulations 10 to 20 centimeters possible. Reduced visibility in snow and blowing snow. Icy and slippery surfaces. And this evening through Friday morning. So road closures are possible. Utility outages may occur. Strong winds can toss loose objects and cause tree branches to break. And this is all due to a low pressure system expected to track northeast across Lake Erie and Lake Ontario Thursday night, which will bring a messy mix of wintry precipitation to southern Ontario. Same thing that's been happening. A repeat of performance. Precipitation will likely begin as rain late today and transition into snow Thursday afternoon. Freezing rain and ice pellets are also possible Thursday afternoon and evening. At this time, the track of the low pressure system is uncertain, and as such, precipitation type, timing, and amounts may change. So, basically the same thing as last time. It's like, whatever we get is what we're gonna get. I did a quick look, and there's some power outages out there already, nothing major yet, but, well, like I say, it's windy. It's not super windy, but it's gusty, and everything's moving around pretty good. But a lot of the snow is melting. Everything's messy, I'll say. So, it's gonna be an interesting next couple days. Not using my microphone yet. I tested it yesterday. I tried a whole bunch of different things. Dead silent the whole time. So I can't figure out how to use it. So I gotta keep experimenting. Hopefully I can get things working properly, or I can actually use it. I don't know. The microphone input on this camera is right on the back, and it's recessed. And the part that plugs into it, it's got the jack plug part, and then it's got this big thing. I kind of think I can't push it in all the way because it's hitting the edge of the camera. So that might be excuse me, that might be the issue. I'm not 100% sure. But like I say, the instructions are so vague, it doesn't really explain how to do anything. It just explains the functions. So, and I'll keep playing with it and see what I can come up with. If it's possible, I might just get a microphone extension cord. If that's what turns out to be, you know, where I just can't plug in properly all the way in the back of the... I might not need to do that now that I think of it. Because it has an adapter for plugging into a phone. Yeah, kind of take things apart here. I'll give you some visuals. This is what plugs into the back of the camera. If this goes in all the way, then it's not a problem, but because it's so wide here, it's hitting the edge of the camera and it feels like I'm not getting it all the way in. That might be the issue. However, this, I don't know how well you can see that. There's a U-shaped adapter here. It's actually a splitter. And it's meant for phone. You plug this into the back of your phone, which I don't have that. I don't think I have that on my phone. But you plug that in, and it splits it, so you can have your microphone receiver on one end, and you still have the other port free for whatever else you want to use it for. So I might actually try that. I never thought about that last time. So when I get back, I'll see what I can do. Everything's slippery here. My hands are dry. So maybe I'll take a look into that when I get back and see what I can come up with. I like this little zipper pouch that it comes in. So it's nice today. I don't think I'm going to need my gloves. I'm going to take them with me anyways, just in case. I'm not going to put them on unless I need them, but I'm going to take them with me. As I went to Vita yesterday, and I'm all suspicious about the cans of coffee. I need one now, so I just started one this morning. So I want to replace it. The price was $13.49, so it's not on sale. But they look suspiciously small. So I'm going to get one at full price anyway, because I'm just concerned with the availability of them. And like I say, I've got a bunch anyways. I've been trying to stay ahead of the price curve, the price increases, so anytime I had extra money I was getting some. But I'm going to grab one at regular price just because, and I'm going to compare it. So that was my goal today. I gotta pick up a couple other things because I'm going out. But I'm not gonna do a lot of driving today, but I kind of wanna enjoy the nice temperature. So I might stay out a little longer. I'm not gonna drive much. I can't really drive all that much anyways till I get my new batteries. So I might just sit somewhere and watch the world go by for a while. I don't know. So I bought food yesterday, so I'm not going to buy wraps today. I grabbed some chicken. I get chicken tenders, which is basically just breaded chicken breast. No bones or anything, I prefer those. And wedges. And they have a size, it used to be $5, so you ask for $5 chicken tenders and wedges. And then it went up to $6, and yesterday when I went, it's now $7, so it's going up too. But even still $7 is a good price for what you get. There's actually quite a bit. It's a fair size. So I got that yesterday, so I can't get wraps today. It's too soon. Yeah, I can't spend all my money on takeout food. But I just sit somewhere and just watch the traffic go by or something. I don't know. I don't really know. I just want to stay out a little longer. just enjoy, unless it starts raining, because there's spots. I was looking at the radar before I come out. There's nothing, like no system or anything appearing to come towards us at this very moment. It's just kind of spotty stuff everywhere. It's like, the radar looks like glitter. Just something will pop up here and then disappear, pop up here and disappear, but a whole wide region of that happening all at once. So I might get a quick shower or something while I'm out, but for the most part there's no real rain to worry about. So that's what I'm going to do today. And hopefully I can see my breath. At 8 degrees I can see my breath. So I'm guessing it's cooler in the garage here. Plus it's really damp, that's making a difference too. Yeah. So this is reading 3. Is it vertical? There we go. So it's cooler in the garage than it is outside. I'm not surprised. There's ice in here keeping it cool. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Everything's melting right now. Even the sidewalk here leading up to the house, it's soft. I was kind of squishing into it. So everything's softened up. And then it's going to freeze again and we're going to get snow on top. It's going to be not nice. So we're going to have ice formation underneath fresh snow. It makes it difficult to clean up. Sylvia, it kind of looks like all the snow that we got yesterday is melted. I don't see anything on top of what was there, so I can't see my tire tracks from yesterday. So I'm kind of glad I didn't put the effort into shoveling that, because it's gone now. It's now melted and sunk into, or absorbed into everything that was underneath it. So, anyway, go out and see where the wind blows me today. Wow, the puddle has expanded since I showed you. And they're getting closer to my chair here. So I first went out. I was gonna stop at Dollarama, a couple things that Michelle wanted, and I decided I can get that at Value Mart. I just get it all in one stop, and I don't have to stop anywhere else. So that's what I did, and I put everything in the backpack, buried my gloves. After I left Timmy's, I kind of realized I might actually need them, but they're buried now. I can't get to them, so I suffered. It's not too bad, but that wind chill it's killing the nice temperature. So I really could have used gloves. I didn't need them, but if the option was there, I would have put them on. So my hands aren't super. Like this one's kind of stiff now because my fingers are cold. It's harder to move them, but other than that, I didn't really need them. But if they're available, I would have put them on. So I decided to go for a bit of a drive. I went behind the community center. Yeah, I looked at where the snowmobiles were coming through. They had quite a nice trail going through there. But they went across the swamp, and that swamp's pretty deep. And obviously it's frozen over. I'm not sure about today. Everything seems to be melting pretty good today. The river's kind of thinning up. The small places where there was open water, it's getting a little bit wider. And all the ice around it is looking pretty wet, so I'm guessing by tomorrow morning there's probably going to be a lot more open water there. So I went across to Donald's where they're building the new strip mall, I think it is, they're building. I sat there for a bit and it started raining. I was going to come home, but it kind of eased up a little bit, I guess you could say. So I still had 4 out of my 6 battery bars. So I decided, well, you know, it's nicer today, maybe the batteries will last a little longer. So I went for a bit of a drive. Places I haven't been yet since, you know, winter. And it's really got to watch for potholes. Because there's potholes around, and then the town fills them in with plugs, big asphalt plugs, and then the snowplow comes through and rips them out. So, you know, with puddles being around, you can't see those. So really got to be careful with that. So anywhere where I kind of remembered there was potholes, I just kind of got to watch for them. And I didn't really have any major problems with that. So I went down to the dam, sat there for a bit, and it started raining again, and then eased up. So like I say, it's just like little spotty areas around. I don't know what it looks like now, but that's what it looked like before I left. But, you know, this guy's clouds are getting pretty dark gray clouds, so I think the cloud cover's thickening up, so we might get rain soon. It did said it was starting this evening, and it's evening now. It's like 6, quarter to 6 right now. So, and the daylight's going away. So, as shortly after I left, on my way home, on the home stretch, I think just as I started going up the hill, that's when my low battery warning started, so did pretty good. Did pretty good. It was enjoyable. Like I say, with that wind, it kind of, you know, killed off the advantage of having a nice temperature, but it was still nice. I enjoyed it. Got out, got me some fresh air. So before I go in, I'm going to experiment again with my microphone, using that adapter, and see if that was what the issue was. So hopefully, try to at least get that figured out before... I'm not sure what I was going to say there. Get it figured out soon anyways. So I guess that's all I got. Oh yeah, I got the, I don't know, the cans of coffee. My chair rocked. I wasn't expecting that. Cans of coffee, they're on the bottom shelf. I guess it was an illusion. I did look at it. They're still 925 grams. Same size. They just looked smaller when I looked at them. Yeah, they even looked smaller when I looked at them today. Picked it up, I looked at it, and it still says 925 grams, so I'll compare the actual can size with the old ones and make sure they're actually that. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. I guess that's all I got. Thanks for watching.